Having problems with these dudes, you know what I mean? But I was business. I was just DJing, and I made sure the party was rocking. Because, like I said, at that time we had Napster, so I told Mrs. Brothers Beverly how many songs she wanted. She said about 25 songs she wanted to hear. So I downloaded all of them to make sure that I had that and burned the CD. So because I did a good job, all of the wives and girlfriends started coming to me, passing me the business card. They wanted my business card, so I could start, doing their parties and stuff. Right. So it was Daz's wife, that I didn't know she was pregnant with Dazman, approached me to DJ her baby shower. That was my first encounter with the dog pound.
Okay.
And I didn't know it was Daz's wife until I got there. When I seen all these gold plaques and wow, she said, Daz my husband, wow, okay, So that's how me and Daz became friends. From that day on, I would just give him, I just say, you know what, man, I got this formula. I got the hookup on how to manufacture, distribute your records. So if you ever go independent, let me know. Now he had 2 more months left on death row. He said, I'm gonna holler at you, I'm finna get off death row. When he left death row, he left for like $3 grand. That's it, and his master's like reels. So we started flipping his records. From there, I started landing distribution deals. Selecto hits, Southwest Wholesale, Sony Red. We just knocking distribution.
Now, is this at the time when he put out Retaliation, Revenge, and Get Back?
That was the last record he put on Death Row.
So that was the last one. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't promote it. They didn't believe in it.
Okay.
So then we put out Raw. We put out Raw.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Still got it.
Raw we sold. He pressed up 10,000 pieces. When me and Daz got together, Tower Records was opening their doors to independent artists if you was really fluctuating. So I did a 30-day consignment deal on 10,000 pieces with Tower Records. It sold out in a week, cut us a check, 80 grand. That's like that? Yeah. So I got 10% of that. It was a lot, but I wanted to show him that we can do this together. So from that day on, we did a Superfly album. Now we did like 40,000 units independently with that one. And then we still didn't have the formula down pat. I knew what Easy gave me, but I didn't know the full aspects of independent until he got mad one night at his wife. They was arguing. He said, I'm going to get on, Ambassador. Where you going? He said, I'm going to go to the Bay. What the fuck you going to do out there? So he got with JT the Bigger Figure and did from Long Beach, from Long Beach
to Fillmore.
Yeah. Right. And but that week we was out there, JT gave us the whole get down. The whole get out of independence. So from there on, I was like, we got it, let's go. From there on, we've been on ever since.
Woo, the true blueprint right there.
Come on now.
If you remember, Daz and Snoop wasn't getting along at that time.
Yeah.
Because they put out 2 Gangsters for Radio when Suge was in jail. And someone in the art department crossed out Snoop's name, but made Daz as a producer. Wow. So Snoop thought it was a problem. They were first cousins. Right. So I just told him, let's keep mashing, man. Eventually he'll see us working. And that's what happened. Every time Snoop would drop a record, Daz would drop 2 records. And we'll position them at Warehouse Records right next to his records.
Because it makes sense. Because, I bought those albums.
Yeah.
Hell, I worked at Tempo Music at the USC Village. I remember when they were dropping.
So it
was like, I'm like, okay. And I used to wonder back then, like, okay, I see Daz doing this thing. And actually, I totally assumed, straight up, and he'll tell you right now, that Fillmore, Long Beach to Fillmore album, that's when I honestly personally felt JT did give him the blueprint. Yeah. Because Dad's independence grew so much from that point in with the music he was doing.
Yeah. It was rough the first time because we pressed up Superfly album in the Bay. We were just learning manufacturing. We was learning glass mastering. We were just learning the difference between duplication and replication. Okay. You know what I mean? There's a big difference.
Still don't know that shit.
Yeah, it's a big difference in that. The quality, the sound. I can't sell a duplicated record to Japan. It won't play. But I can sell them a replicated record. You know what I mean? So once we learned that game, and I learned, wow, man, 10,000 units for $4 grand? Oh, shit, it's on. You know what I mean? So from there, man, Dad was like, he finna move to Atlanta. Said he seen a house out there for 150,000. I said, that ain't but 15,000 units. We can get 15,000 units for $6 grand. It's not a project out right quick. So we did a compilation. Greatest hits. Bought him a house. So, just from there, man, and me coming in from not worried about the microphone, not worrying about being on the front cover of magazines, not worrying about getting the bitches, you know, just handling business. That's how I was able to succeed. Start working for Snoop and everybody. It's so bad habit.
Nah, I gotta ask you this because it's been itching since you said this. Now, when Easy passed, you said you had opportunity to reach out to some of the artists that he did sign.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta ask you this personally.
Yeah.
Did you have an opportunity to reach out to Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Yeah. Off the top, Bone was the first act that not the first act because it was always Cocaine, Naki, Drayster, Blood of Abraham because they was white kids like, you know, like the Beastie Boys, and GBM, bitches with BGM, bitches with Gangsta Mentality, Silky Fine, them, Big Chan. So I was communicating with them, but my whole thing was when I decided to take Little Easy under my wing, he was 9.
Right.
So by the time he turned 16, I started Little E Records. You know what I mean? When I started Little E Records, I designed that and gave him, because me and Dad kind of like every day we did something. I had Little E with him. He watched everything. So I didn't really groom him for the mic. I groomed him to take over where his daddy left off as an executive. I said, don't talk too much. Just stay quiet. We're going to put you in the front and use you as a funnel. You're going to start signing acts. And if you go back to the Last Ruthless radio show, which Julio G, that's on the internet. That's actually in some of the documentary I put out. How Julio was, you know, off air telling Eric, you know, and people calling in, you know, don't grab the mic. You know what I mean? Because of the persona. You know what I mean? I was building it off persona. I was building off the people, quote unquote, thought he inherited. So I said, you ain't got to grab the mic. If you grab the mic, then it's going to, you know, mess up some things. So, you know, Double XL came out, did a 5-page spread before we had a record deal. MTV interviewed him, just positioned him as the next. I said, there's Snoop and Dr. Dre, and there's Daz and Lil E. You know what I mean? Right. I was positioning still Compton, Long Beach, keeping it unified. Right. You know what I mean? At that time it was beef, but you know, that was something that the guys wanted to do to give back. So it was support Lil Eric. You know what I mean? So he got a major record deal with Virgin. It didn't work out. You know what I mean? And you know, I still support him. You know, I'm putting together this movement called DNA, Them Niggas Again, which is Lil E, E3, and Curtis Young, Dr. Dre's oldest son. Right. It's a movement. It's not a project. It's a movement for them, for a platform for them. It's for me giving back. You know, like you guys work together, y'all can take off. You know what I mean? Because right now, you know, I'm proud to say Compton is really stomping again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a lot of records come out of Compton.
I mean, a lot. I mean, from the YG to the Kendrick to the Compton AVs. I mean,
yeah, all West Side Compton.
Yeah.
See, we was holding it down. The East Side was holding it down. Now the West Side is rising, which is still good though. And then you know, we doing it. You know what I mean? And by me, you know, still riding for Compton and the beach. You know what I mean? DPG, CPT. It's just all business administration with me. I give a fuck about a mic or making the beat. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all about the business administration.
Now, we're going to jump into that. Do you think, because you see it all the time, cats coming up to you saying, man, I rap, I do this, I do that. They give you a CD, it's handwritten on it. Or they say, oh, I ain't got no physicals, but you can go listen to it here. What, do you think that has killed a lot? No. Or a part of the music game, just that lack of being invested in self?
No, because when you come to me, a lot of people don't think I'm approachable because they see me. I'm very approachable, and I don't mind. I give game. If you out here, I'm gonna tell you right now, in this business, see, I'm in the entertainment business. You're in the entertainment business, not the music business. The music business is just one part of the entertainment business. I'm in the entertainment business. So I tell people, if you want to do this, if you want to be a rapper, you got to walk it, talk it, eat it, sleep it, dream it, lingo. That's the game. You can't get it sitting at home. You're not going to get it in the garage. And if you want to just be the best rapper on your block, then that's cool too. Because one day I might pull up and say, who's the hottest nigga on this block? So we're going to make you the hottest nigga on this block. Then we're going to make you the hottest nigga on your hood. We're going to make you the hottest nigga in your city. Then you crack it. You know what I mean? And that's the formula. You know, get yourself out there, make a name for yourself. You know, a lot of people like to, you know, they think negative publicity is publicity. Sometimes it don't work. You know, and you know, in this business, I tell everybody, man, I'm not ashamed to say it, be careful on the toes you step on your way up, because it'd be the ass you're kissing your way down. You know what I mean? And I go through that every day. You know what I mean? I get shitted on. I'm getting shitted on now behind the scene because of what I do. You know what I mean? In the position I play. You know what I mean?
And a lot of artists we talk to, especially myself, when they call me, that's what they tell me. You know, they reach out, and I'm gonna put it out there. I have had some artists that reach out to me and say, "Yo, I done reach out to Prodigy, I done reach out to Aid, I done reach out to this bro, that bro," and it's the